Hello there, it's Brigit Egan, MD of Oak Ridge Training and Consulting. I hope you're really well as you watch this short video, and I've been managing to enjoy some of the sunshine, this beautiful weather that we have in spite of some challenging times. So last time I spoke to you about the personal benefits of coaching and shared some insights of how coaching has helped me when I've needed it or been challenged. So this time I'm going to talk to you about some of the processes involved in coaching and how it can help you. So I always talk to clients about coaching helping you be more purposeful in terms of your leadership or management. And also we often talk about authenticity, which I think has become an overused term now. But for me, it's just being the best version of yourself, being true to yourself, being purposeful. And in doing so, there are two tracks really that we work on in terms of the coaching experience. The first is very much about the personal insight, personal journey. So that provides self-awareness and insight. So we'll consider and look at things like values and beliefs and mindsets and how they help or hinder us. We'll look at the things that motivate us, again, increasing our self-awareness through that process. We'll look at patterns of thinking and behavior, and that can be quite helpful because often those patterns are habitual and sometimes you're just not aware of them. So we'll work on considering that. And then also help you to understand the unconscious impact of the unconscious thinking and impact on our personal history. So that's very much about the personal journey, that awareness and insight. And then there's the very practical journey, which is all about the behaviors and the competencies that you have. So we'll do things like looking at your ability to influence and manage conflict. We have natural influencing styles and modes of conflict. So being able to work on those and understand, the different modes, the different influencing styles can increase our flexibility in how we deal with others. We look at personal impact and presence. How do you show up to your team or in meetings? What are you aware of? What is outside of your awareness? We help you to develop skills to motivate and support others, particularly in these challenging times where you may be working with remote teams or in a virtual way. What are the skills that are required to help you be even more effective in that space? And then developing an understanding of the organizational context. So what's happening around you that's impacting on you? And how do you respond to that and how you can contribute? So those are the two aspects, the personal and practical. And at Oak Ridge, we have a coaching model which we share here, which is very much about and reflects the personal and practical, the aspect of being, so that kind of authenticity, personal vision, looking at personal values, semantic awareness, so becoming aware of how our thoughts can impact on our behavior and on how we feel. We also look at emotional well-being. These are particularly stressful times, so taking some time out to consider that, looking at emotional intelligence and personal resilience can be very helpful and very powerful. And then the doing bit is around the strategy, the management skills, task, transaction, career planning, and so on. So there are often, when you come to coaching, a series of catalysts for change. And those catalysts may be the desire for personal growth. So this idea of, now's the time for me to pay attention and do what I need to do for myself. There's growing awareness, so some growing awareness of things that are working really well for you, but also gaining an understanding of those aspects of you that hold you back. Curiosity can be really powerful as well. That could be a catalyst for change and people wanting to take up coaching, becoming more curious about how they operate and how others operate. So that's very much around the inner catalyst for change. And then the outer catalyst for change will be things like feedback. So through every coaching program, we encourage clients to get feedback, and we share with you tools and techniques to enable that process to be incredibly effective for you. We look at the organizational demands, so how are they changing? For a number of us, we've had to pivot our businesses and pivot them in a really positive way for change, and that will have an impact on how we lead and manage and how we show up day to day. There are market changes happening, so again, scanning that market and understanding where are the demands for our services and what else can we be offering can also help be a catalyst for change and for you to think about, well, how can I be more effective in this very fast changing, uncertain world? And there's this aspect of also driving for continual improvement. You know, how do I get better and better at leading my team? How do I support our teams to get better and better? And then finally, we help colleagues clients set transformational goals and transactional goals. So transformational requires a series of intelligences to help lead that, and the transactional is very much on the sort of task and what needs to happen day to day. And then that, in terms of the greater outcome, is enhanced leadership of self and others. So coaching is a really powerful practice, and certainly one that, as I said last time, I found incredibly helpful. It's that opportunity to take time out and to work on yourself and develop the skills and techniques that will help you lead and manage much more effectively. So thank you for your time and attention today. I wish you well, keep safe, enjoy the sunshine, and I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you, and bye-bye for now.